came with a burner. I said, what, I'm like, why did you go home, bro? It all got too real for man. It got all too real for man. Like, it was like, nah, because
But this is what I'm saying. I don't get why people aspire to be in that situation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, school. Even what you're saying about like close calls and that. I probably had 2 close calls. I ignored the first one.
With what?
In terms of like trapping and that.
Okay.
I've had it's cool. The first one was
the second one that I'm thinking of.
What's the second one? What one are you thinking of?
When you rang me.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
No. That was the first one.
First one?
That was the first one. Yeah.
But again.
Yeah.
You didn't even tell me that one.
Yeah. No, I went there.
Wow.
No, the first one.
Wow.
Was literally man's cool.
Wow.
Man's gone obviously to the band or whatever. I ain't been in there no longer than an hour. Boom. Door comes off. Police. I was like, scary. So obviously, I didn't have nothing on me in it. Like, literally, Are you playing
nitty?
No, fam, I played dumb in it. I was like, obviously, I'm still in
It's
uni.
kind of like it's your bedroom job or something.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah, exactly. I was like, obviously, I didn't state no names and that, but I was just like, get me, I'm at uni, it's half term and that. Like, get me, my boy has told me to come check him. This is the address he gave, man. I've been here. Go and check CCTV. I've been here less than an hour. Obviously, I stayed the night in the cell, got released. And then the second one was, I've just come from a re-up now. I've just come from a re-up now.
That laugh was memory.
Nervous.
That was a memory laugh.
I just come from a re-up now and flipping. Yeah, so obviously I've got stopped. Obviously I'm in the car innit, so I've got stopped. And then obviously this time like one thing about me, yeah, I was not unplugging innit. Like I knew what I was doing. Listen, I knew what I was doing. I knew the consequences.
Yeah.
So again, if I got bagged, I was. The way my man was working is this was my first drug offense. I was gonna get a 2-do one.
Yeah.
I'll be out in 12 months. So
yeah,
it's cool innit. I'll see you soon. So yeah, man's got stopped now, and then yeah, man's got a pocket full of whatever. I blagged it. Blagged it. 'Cause obviously it flagged up no insurance, but obviously the insurance.
I know this one. You told me this one.
I
You told me for both of them.
Okay, yeah. So obviously then, yeah, obviously I've just kept my composure in that. Blagged it. They've taken the car, didn't search me. So I was, they didn't search me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can handle pressure. That's what I'm saying. Pressure makes diamonds. Because
listen, under pressure, I'm shaking.
That day I was, I'll be real.
You would have been.
In my heart, I was breaking it, but I knew like it's a thing where if I looked nervous, they're gonna be like, I mean, stop.
Did you ever get searched when you was driving? When you were?
Fam, I'll be real with you. Yeah. During the whole time when I was doing, obviously when the second stint I did, I didn't get pulled over once, and I was in a white area. In a brought down thing, a Ford Focus, tinted windows, everything. Didn't get searched once, and you know why? Because a lot of the time, a lot of men identify themselves to get stopped because they move nervous.
Okay, yeah.
They move nervous,
I hear that.
Like, cool. Remember the time we went Goffs for his birthday down there,
Yeah.
and flipping was going through Southeast, and I was in a black polo. It was me, you, and Mills.
Yeah.
And then remember, police pulled up behind me and that. You just gotta move composed. Like most man, once the police pulls up behind them, they start moving erratic and dart off or something. I saw them behind me. I was like, cool. They're behind me. Couple roads, bus a right. Wait, I watched my rear view. They went straight ahead. I span it back. Carried on.
But then if you start moving nervous when they're
that's what I'm saying. But
shit happens.
Like,
I remember you drove me home as well. That's when that song was made.
Yeah.
The drive home was techie.
Yeah, I was like,
he was drunk, bruv.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
You were driving like you were drunk.
No, I was just speeding.
It's sad.
I was speeding.
Then it was going opposite way around islands and that. It was long.
I need to stop that story. But like, it's but then even that, like, I think a lot of elders need to obviously they need to hold accountability as well.
They won't though, because they need the youngest to
Yeah, but then
it's a no, isn't it?
No, do you know what it is? I feel like a lot of olders, by
If
the
you
time
wouldn't-
they get to the age
if
they
they wouldn't
realise...
if they wouldn't have their kids doing it, then
They don't care.
But no one would want their kids
They
to
don't
do
care.
that.
you'd be surprised. There's certain man,
Really?
there's certain man my age here, that the family, it's a family business.
Bro, do you know how much girls I know that way and wrap up for random? The amount of girls that I know that do that. It makes no sense.
I remember one girl I was chatting to. She said, you approached her in college was like he was gonna give her £50 for every Z she bags up. I was like,
bro.
I was like, well, you might as well do it. I was gonna tax her though, take that £30 off that. Take that £30 off that,
Bro, it's crazy. No, literally, it's crazy. Like the older lot. I would say, look, I see people my age and people older. They look at vulnerable.
No, but the thing is,
young youths, and in their head, it's not a vulnerable thing because they know that okay, he wants to run the road. Let me just.
No, but the thing is, like again,
manipulation.
No, but the thing though, again, like a lot of these youths though, can you really blame them though?
No, because they're looking for what you do. They're looking for it. He's like, oh yeah, shit, my man is on.
Not even that. So cool, like. Cool. When we was growing up and that, there wasn't really Insta. Like there was no Insta. Like there was no Snap. There was no like get me nothing. Social media weren't really like that. So you weren't really seeing too much. So you was for the most part you was content with what you had. You get me? For the most part you was
I didn't know I was poor until college.
Yeah, for real. I didn't even know I was broke until college.
Yeah.
So for the most part you was content with what you had. But then if you look at it now, fam, I'm
being
seeing
a 14, 15-year-old now must be tough.
Exactly. Like cool.
You're seeing guys your age, essentials, not
even that. A common night tracksuit.
Yeah, night tech.
It's like
no, what's that? 90.
What, a night tech? 120.
No, bills plus for the full set.
120. Yeah.
Bills plus for the full set. Not to because
top itself is like what £70.
And then let's imagine now you got 16-year-old you. So he might be by now he's probably size 6. Air Force is £90 now. So cool. A one trackie in the Air Force is $2 bills.
Yeah.
Get me? And
him getting $5 a month is a lot of money.
If you're from the ends in that
at 14,
if you're from the ends in that, your mum most likely. Even no,
you're gonna have the money to get things.
I'm not even gonna do that.
You know what? I'm young, so can I? Wait.
One thing I'm not gonna do is do this whole single mother all that bullshit. I can't. In my opinion, I think that's a cheap excuse. It's a cheap excuse to do but my mum was a single parent. Nah, for me,
I'm an example. Like you're right. It's true.
Again, look at you, your brother, and Joe.
Yeah,
you've all turned out very well.
Yeah,
same
stiff handle.
But like that's the thing. Like, so, and then it's like cool. Even if man's got both his parents there, again, $2 on one outfit. That's just one outfit. Remember?
Yeah,
that's not even including.
And you can't wear it all the time. You get
exactly. So again, I don't. The type of shit that these youths are exposed to,
understand.
And again, so again, I'm seeing youths Gucci pouches like $6-7 bills.
In my head, I'm thinking this must be fake. I'm seeing niggas in Canada Goose, bro.
Exactly.
I've been looking at freeze.
Canada Gooses.
I'm looking for a plug. Freeze.
I'm seeing youths in Canada Gooses, Monclairs. I'm flipping. Get me like mad designer shit.
I'm buying a house. I can't afford a Canada Goose.
Exactly.
Makes no sense. How does it make sense?
So how would you feel now? How would you feel now at school? How would you feel now again? You're year 11, and a man just coming with a Gucci pouch, and all the babes are going up to him. Oh, I like your bag. Kilo. I like your bag, Kilo. Bear in mind, you're standing right next to Kilo. You know, they're not showing you no love. They're showing him all the love. Because he's got.
Makes you want to also stand out, innit?
He's got the one designer thing, or man's coming in the Canada Goose, or he's coming the shiny Moncler thing.
Yeah, and our age, sorry, we're lucky. I feel like in your age, it's techie because everyone had to be real. Us was getting market, bro. I don't know about you, but me and him, I was getting
small.
I had a D&G belt, I had the Piranha trainers, I had a fake Gucci belt.
I had a fake Gucci belt I bought for £60 and I rocked that shit till
60, that's expensive.
Yeah, exactly. I was breaking my back to get that. Like, get me. I was like £60 off.
I remember when I first heard of market, I was like, what? You can get these designers for
two in market when official.
Yeah, that's
two in market.
I think I went Elephant and Castle.
And that's what I'm saying now. Back then, okay, I'm not
Year
saying
9.
I'm not saying man wouldn't get clowned for it, but
Mike LCDs.
But it was more like.
But back then it was hard to even tell.
Yeah,
unless you had, them people that came with them Ichis instead of actual G, like them dumb shit like that. You can see
if the G was a C,
fam, with my Gucci belt, not one person came up to you and said, "Oh, that's fake." Whereas now,
you don't know.
Exactly. Whereas now, let you go to school with a fake Gucci belt, man are pulling out the phone, snapping him. That's gonna end up on Street Blogs.
Viral.
That's gonna end up on Street Blogs UK or something, or all over social media. And I know the youth's embarrassed. And now, like I said, saying now that happens to you, I genuinely do not blame him one bit now if he says, "Fuck this." Shouts are older, and now you're seeing his face on the missing poster because he hasn't been home in a week. And things like
he's in Portsmouth.
I genuinely don't blame the youth because man just been embarrassed because he was rocking something fake because he wanted to fit in. Yeah. So and obviously. Maybe the way man's pride is set up, or the way he, like at the end of the day he's a boy / man, innit?
Yeah.
So you're not really gonna want to go to your mum and ask her for a £300 belt.
It's impossible.
Exactly. You're not gonna want to do that. So you're
especially
gonna.
If you come from a broke.
I was gonna say earlier. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Is that I actually hate myself when I was younger, asking my mum for certain things.
I can't do it.
Like I actually hate her asking her for certain things, money wise.
I didn't really ask my parents for anything.
No, I wouldn't blame the. I'll be with you. I'll blame society as a whole, fam. Because society's gotten so materialistic now. It's crazy.
It's mad, bruv.
Yeah,
exactly. But that's the point, fam. But that's the point I'm trying to make, though.
That's money management.
Back then, you'd still get love from the babes, though, because at least you still look good. Yeah. Whereas now, you might look good, but it's not Gucci.
I guess now
that's the thing.
Designer thing has been.
There's two sides to it. Some people can rock like a boohoo tracksuit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You got to be confident in yourself, though.
And run it.
And a lot of these people, a lot of these youths aren't. And the thing I'll say with a lot of these youths, yeah,
Jared, it's what? You didn't swap.
And one thing I'll say about a lot of these youths is that masculinity is fragile, fam. A lot more fragile than obviously I'm not. But
have you not seen why though?
That's.
No, you can't. But then
you can't. But
once you're sorry, mate. Once you're like pigeonholed inside this thing where you feel like anything that you say that might be too masculine is gonna get fucking berated online, then you're gonna change what you're saying, bro. You're gonna not even want to speak about it.
No, but it's not even that. I think everyone's just like. No, I genuinely believe it's because of that social media and that now. Because cool, even obviously, man's gonna slightly detach from like the drugs thing and talk about maybe the violence for a quick sec.
Yeah.
But cool. See how last week now how 11 man got shanked in like the space of 2 days and that.
Yeah.
Fam. Okay, cool. The stabbing thing that's been going on for like 20, 25, 30 years now. It's not nothing new, yeah. But the rate I will say is a lot more higher because again back in like cool. Say for example now when I was talking about see when I tried to cheap shot Mills or when me and Dali had a fight or whatever.
No one wants to fight things out anymore. They want to. They have no value for life, but no value.
If that no, I only say
it's no value.
No, I only say value for life. It's just like I said, fragile masculinity.
No, but it's still
they don't want to be embarrassed. That's what I'm saying.
No, I get that.
Because cool. Say okay. You see how in that situation I tried to cheap shot Mills and I miss.
Yeah.
If that's now, even though again with boys, innit?
Someone he's trying to stab you.
Yeah. Like my man might look at me like, won't try to bang me? Pulling out Nankin, boom. When that can easily like the same way we didn't even resolve it. It's just like yo, it's a joke, and we went to laughed it off. Forget me, was chilled for the rest of the day. Whereas now, again, because I don't know why, maybe I don't know why, but they just feel like a man tried to violate me or whatever. Now a man's gonna feel the type of way, and he might go home and
they've always got something to prove, basically.
Yeah,
do you know what I generally feel though?
Sorry. I still think it's partly as well. It's not even partly, but there's no value for bruv. If you can take a life out and take them off this planet with no regards to the consequences, just like that.
Yeah, because
have you carried a knife before? Ever in life?
Nah.
Have you?
No.
I have. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is,
I've done it as well to try and collapse someone on purpose. Like, I've done it.
Nah, mine was. I can't remember where I was going, but it was like I just knew I felt weird about going to this area.
No, literally, the only time.
But then I felt that's an ends mentality. So I definitely had the ends mentality. I went somewhere, something happened. I went back to my crib and I came back with a knife, and I said, like, I was like, what's going on? Like what's happening? Like, on purpose, I'm here trying to do something. I'm not here trying to just hold it in my way. I'm trying to do something. And in life, that would have been my biggest mistake ever.
How old were you at the time?
I was old, bro. 25.
I suppose.
I'm my age. No. I'll tell you why. I won't tell you why. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after. Maybe 20. Doyle was there. Doyle knows who this is. Doyle, if you hit listen and you know this is in university last year. It's 2016.
Last year? Last year of uni.
5 years ago. 23. This is 23 years old. I saw the same guy in Wales. That's a whole other story. But I left my crib like because of what happened. I was like, I'm like, whatever happens, innit? Like, it's cool. And thinking back, that would have been my biggest mistake in life. Because I'm not a jail person. I know I'm not. I hate being confined in my own bedroom. Imagine being inside a cell with this random cunt I don't know. That's just he's just dumb. He's on nonsense. I don't want to be with you.
No hygiene.
I don't want to be there. I would have hated it. Like, I got a bedroom that when Joe, and he's like, I wouldn't say he's similar to me, but he's like a very normal person. Like, he went to jail for drugs, whatever. But he's like a normal person. He's not like someone that's on stupid crime. Yeah. He went there and he's like, bro, to be honest with you, it's just boring. Like, he said it's just mad boring. Like, it's not
supposed to be fun.
He had like maybe 1 or 2 fights in a year and a half. Like, I said, bro, I would have done it in school. Like, it's the same thing. But I don't want to experience that. I don't want to go through that and tell everyone, he's calm. Joe's calm. I don't want to go through that. It's not for me.
Like I said, no, but obviously, like I said, like I had on my snap the other day, innit? I genuinely think a lot of these youths got to learn the hard way. I'll be with you. I agree. I think a lot of these youths, they've either got to end up getting lifed off at the age of like 21 or something, and then they'll be 4 years into the birds where, boy, the man them ain't sending them peas no more. The man them ain't answering no phone calls. The only person that's sending them peas is the mum.
The mum.
Or
eating my bread.
Or they end up getting shanked. Luckily, they don't die, but the shit for a bag for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but like I said, a lot of these youths, talking to them ain't gonna because talking to them ain't gonna work. And let me tell you why. Because I see. Obviously, I've seen a few of these initiatives where they go into schools and talk here. First of all,
no one listens.
Man that look like me are not listening to a white guy in a suit.
Dickhead coming into school and talking to you.
Let's be real. A man's not gonna listen to, first of all, a police officer. Second of all, a white guy in a suit. Second of all,
it's true. You actually need someone you can relate to. You need someone you can sit down.
Second of all, fam, I'll be real with you. By the time man hits secondary school, they're already too deep in it. Because I know man. Because fam,
I agree.
I know a man who shanked a man. Yeah, on the bus on the way to school. You get me? Like by secondary school, man, already too deep in it. So but then that's the thing that I was even me. Obviously, I ain't got no kids or nothing, but even I'm still a bit hesitant about even teaching primary school youths about this because you still want to keep their innocence, but at the same time you still
understand the realness of where you live.
This is why I want to get out ends ASAP.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Curry will be like a leg man in end. I'm telling you, if he grows up in end,
no, not necessarily.
Bro,
I wouldn't allow it.
There's a 70% chance.
I wouldn't allow it.
He's a boy.
I would not allow it. It's impossible.